So on May 3rd, 2018, I was admitted into the hospital. And at this moment, the doctor ended up telling me that my babies had a 5% chance to live. And I'm only 21 weeks, halfway there. Pretty crazy, totally unexpected. I felt bamboozled because I really thought that we were gonna have the perfect pregnancy. I thought we were gonna have a perfect journey. I thought I was gonna make it to the whole stretch, 40 weeks. Where we at? We're at 21 weeks. Okay, hello. And here I was, you know, in the hospital, hearing the doctor say that your babies could come in at any moment, and if they come, they may not make it, or they may have all of these diseases and these sicknesses and yada yada yada. And best believe, both my husband and I, we hit up the prayer warriors, we hit up the faith-filled believers. We called them and said, we need you guys to write it on the walls that our babies are going to make it to 34 weeks, and that they're going to be healthy, and that they're going to be well, and that they were going to live and not die. And unexpectedly, they ended up coming at 25 weeks, because I was admitted at 21 weeks. They ended up coming at 25 weeks, and that was a pretty traumatic experience as well, because it happened in the middle of the night, well, early in the morning, around 2 a.m., around 2 a.m. And here I was, 1 minute eating some cupcake and ice cream, and the next minute I'm getting rolled down the hallway, the sirens ringing off in the hall because of me. Nurses climbing on the bed. It was pretty crazy. Really crazy. Really scary. And the babies arrived at that moment. And the clips that you're getting ready to see is, you know, not a baby shower, because we didn't have time for that, because I was in the hospital. And didn't have time to prepare or, you know, organize. Actually, the week that I was admitted into the hospital, I was actually getting ready to create some invitations for the baby shower, but I ended up not being able to do it because I was going to the hospital. But we kind of remixed it a little bit, and I had a couple of friends tell me, hey, you can still do something. And the Lord kind of placed it on my heart to have a baby celebration, something that I've never heard of. But we wanted to do that because our babies, they made it. They made it. I mean, it was truly a moment for us to just come together and celebrate God's goodness, and to rejoice in the fact that we won, and that we had the victory. And that despite what the doctors were saying, despite what medicine was saying, despite what, you know, the enemy was trying to prescribe on my children, our babies made it. They lived and they conquered, they overcame. And they, you know, even at that moment when we had the baby celebration, they had hit so many great milestones. I mean, it was a miracle that they lived, and every breath that they took was a miracle. Every moment that they opened up their eyes was a miracle. Every time we walked into the NICU and we saw their faces and then we got to do skin to skin with them, it was a complete and total miracle. Every milestone that they were able to make, when they were over 1 pound, because when they came into this world, my son was 1 pound and 9 ounces and my baby girl was 1 pound 8 ounces. And I mean, every bit of weight that they gained, it was truly a moment to celebrate. Truly a moment to celebrate. And I don't know, it was incredible. It was an incredible moment. It was emotional, but nonetheless, it was definitely something needed. I know it was refreshing for us to kind of even come out of our shell and come out of the cave to celebrate my babies, and even to be in the midst of other people, because we were vulnerable, and you know, it was still fresh and still new, but nonetheless, our babies deserved it, and God deserved all the glory in that moment, and we had a great time. I got to dress up, honey. Got to get on fleek real quick, because you know, I was looking busted in the hospital, even though I was still having my wig and getting my lashes done. Okay. But it was amazing, because I got to get dressed up and I got to, you know, be before people and eat good food rather than the hospital food that I had to eat for that month, a little over a month that I was there. But yeah, and here we are in this video that you're getting ready to see, celebrating the lives of our babies, Ava, Grace, and AJ. So I hope you enjoy, and I hope that you continue to watch our journey and watch our story. This is just the beginning, so keep watching. Every week I'm going to be posting new videos of the journey from the time I was admitted into the hospital until the time that both of my babies came out of the NICU and came home. And so subscribe, comment in the box below, and enjoy the ride. We're here at the baby shower. Oh my gosh. My mother-in-law did an amazing job. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming out. It's beautiful.
Continuing to get us through it, and he's getting our babies through.
Amen.
So we appreciate all y'all for everything that y'all been doing, for y'all support, for y'all love, and just for coming out and really supporting us today. We thank y'all for that.
I mean, I'll say the same thing. I think it's just a breath of fresh air to have, you know, a group of people come together to celebrate the lives of our babies.
Right.
And we're so grateful to God to have so many people who aren't even here who have still sent gifts and have been such a blessing to me when I was in the hospital, and to the babies as they are still in the hospital. So it's a process and we're still getting through it, but God has been showing himself so faithful. Today is just one of those next milestones to the next to this journey, but also till when we see our babies. So, which we believe is going to be soon. Thank you so much.
So we appreciate y'all.